guys who wear pink hats in an entirely new light right now. Pretty sick. 100% reliable out of the box. What's up, TMPers? Nutnfancy. Got a couple friends with me as always. Say hello to PFI dude.
What's up, guys?
Sadly missing. Long-time TMP crew members. They help me a lot in the project as we do what? Test gear. Maybe you guys have watched my sledgehammer drill. It's been out there for a number of months. PFI, sadly, have all helped me run that course of fire. And what it is primarily designed to do is to test the tactical carbine, the rifle. Okay, it's more accuracy bias too. We have some long shots out to 80. We end with a 200-yard stage. Very challenging. What we're trying to do is get some data points on reliability, yes, accuracy, ergonomics of that rifle. We do a little bit of pistol shooting in the sledgehammer. You see we start out on pistol. We have 2 steel plates, 5 rounds apiece, then we go 10 rounds of bad guy, headshot, center of mass. It's fun, it adds interest to the sledgehammer. However, it's not pure pistol. As I do my pistol tabletops, and I've been thinking this for a long time, I need a standardized testing drill for the handgun. And that's what we're here today for. Again, in the sunny desert, beautiful day, windy desert, cranking about 20 miles an hour. And we're gonna turn you on to my new drill called Trench Warfare. And that's where we are right now, in the trench.
Yep.
We're gonna introduce you to a guest in the Nutnfancy project running the camera here in just a second. He's gonna help us run it too. I'm going to start off with a gun you probably don't expect to see in the Nutnfancy project. Ruger SR9. Nutnfancy, you already reviewed that. I know I did. It's going to start off again, and I want to shoot this other version on loan in the Nutnfancy project, just for my own practice, and to see if they've improved the trigger. And that's what we're going to be doing in Trench Warfare, is checking out the ergonomics, the trigger, the grip, the sights of the pistols. While we do it, we're going to be getting our own training. We're going to be training for ourselves, just rapid fire. So you're going to see a lot more action, a lot more movement, a lot more speed in Trench Warfare than probably you see in Sledgehammer. The targets are not that far away. We're going to do about 10 to 15 yards on the targets. And again, while Sledgehammer was kind of biased towards accuracy, we're kind of biased a little bit towards speed in trench.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we talked about it when we set this course of fire up, and we said, okay, what's the best balance to do that? We're talking distance, the size of the targets, the types of targets we're going to shoot. You're going to see, like you see in the background there, mostly steel from our friends at actiontarget.com. I still love their steel product. You've seen it in the Nutnfancy project for over 1.5 years now, and you're going to continue to see it in Trench Warfare. That's because it works. It's durable. It's easy to set up. Steel gives immediate feedback. You know when you've hit it. Now, when we come out with a score from Trench Warfare, we talked about this. We'll try. What we're going to try to do is count misses, but it's a brand new course of fire. It's subject to change. We may tweak it here and there of how we're running it, so please be patient with us. But it's mostly biased towards speed. We're also going to incorporate some offhand shooting. You're going to transfer the pistol, 5 rounds, shoot with your offhand unsupported. That's for our own training, also testing offhand ergonomics of that handgun. The last stage is going to be challenging because it's a 150-yard run, thereabouts. It's a lot of running in a hot environment. You're going to get tired. And then the last course of fire is going to be, not course, but stage of fire is 90 yards at a torso plate with your pistol. It's going to be fun. You've seen kind of a little bit of this already in my CZ SP01 Phantom review, in the Ruger 2245 pistol review. You saw me testing this protocol. Now I've brought my friends out, my crew members. We sat down and we've scrubbed it the best we can logically and say, does this make sense? Is this going to provide what we want? Here's a caveat. We always say this. We're not trying to be like anybody else. We're not trying to impress anybody else. We're not trying to be like this school of thought or that school of thought. In the Nutnfancy project, we do our own thing out here. We generate our own data points, and in some ways we have our own techniques, and they work. If you don't believe they work, watch the video again, because you'll see that they work. So we're not really teaching tactics. I've always said that. We're teaching data points that I can use in my reviews. And I'll use these guys to do it. You know, these guys are going to be chiming in with their observations of their guns of choice. Trench warfare, it's September 2010, we're turning this on. I anticipate we're going to do this like we always do in all kinds of bad weather.
Absolutely.
Today we got this.
We still have wind, but this is nice.
It's nice. Thanks for coming along. We're going to get started. We're not going to do a walkthrough. You're just going to learn as we go. Again, the courses of fire, most of them, about 10 to 15 yards. We'll integrate barricade, offhand shooting, fast firing, fast reloads, pitch your magazine in the dirt, which you'll probably do, use a dump pouch, which I will do, just for ease of fire, because I don't want to go back collecting my magazine. It's up to the shooter. Okay, it's going to be fun. We're going to make mistakes like we always do.
I never make mistakes.
Don't expect perfection. I'm going to suck. I haven't shot an SR9 for like a year and a half. There's the excuse alert. Yeah. Trench warfare, Nutnfancy, PFI dude, sadly missing, and a special guest running the camera you'll meet in the course of fire. Thanks for coming along. That's 5, isn't it? Yep. Nice.
That's
a couple failures going to battery.
That's a run.
It's a run, ain't it?
Yeah.
This gun's brand new from box. It's got issues. About what, 6 failures?
Oh yeah, I didn't count failures, but yeah, you were all over the place.
This is what the course is designed to show, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I will say though, you're right. A service pistol shouldn't need a break-in.
Yeah.
That's a true statement. What's my time?
100 seconds.
Okay, it sucked. So, there's our fast guy right there.
This is misses.
6 misses, and how many on hostage? We'll keep track of time and how many misses.
Okay, gotcha.
And we'll figure out how to figure that out. I think I only got 2 at the 90-yard stage here.
Yeah, that's a long shot.
Plenty of room for improvement. And I'll tell you, the trigger on the SR9 makes it real hard to hit this guy. It's a real tough trigger to pull, and to keep it on target at 90 yards after your heart's going, good luck. Trench warfare. You're up.
You want me doing that?
PFI dude, special
what's
guest
up?
in the background. We'll introduce him here in a sec.
This makes it nasty through here.
It's a tough run.
It is. You're working.
You are, and you're going uphill as always.
Yeah. Yeah, this terrain makes it really tough.
Anything outside the kill zone on the paper bad guys, it doesn't count.
Okay, so you got them all. You got tape?
I slung, is this me? This is me.
Is it? Oh yeah, one shot.
Have one out.
So that makes you 8.
What's our kill zone here, guys?
9 ring? If you're going for speed, it should be 9.
Well, I was even thinking 8.
Oh, okay.
Let's go for the 9 ring.
9 ring.
9 ring's your kill zone.
Or head, right?
Huh?
9 or head?
That's correct. All right, so I dropped one there.
Okay.
With a Ruger SR9,
Oh.
brand new. Failing to go into battery out of the box. We show you as it happens here in the Nutnfancy project. I dropped this guy. Easy to do when your heart rate's up, huh, PFI?
Yeah, my heart rate was up just following you.
It's a lot of work, man. That's the only way I know how to simulate it. I mean, to get your heart rate up, exercise. That's what we do. Slightly elevated. In this round, it's actually more than slightly elevated. It's elevated quite a bit.
You're up and down and off the berms, and it's not a straight jog.
It's tough.
You're working for every step.
Roger. You ready to go?
I guess. My
All
turn.
right. We'll introduce your gun at the start line.
Okay, let's do it.
PFI dude, trench warfare,
Here we go.
pink hat and all. A man secure
lucky
with his
pink
own
hat.
masculinity. I love it. Let's turn this way
Okay.
for that wind. All right, tell guys what you're working for your loadout, bro.
Look at all the dust.
Nice. Looks like it's been through a few sledgehammer runs.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, through a few competition runs.
It has. I ran it a few weeks ago, actually. Finally got the trigger job figured out, so we're going to work it again today.
Yeah, awesome. I'll probably shoot a stock XDM9 later in the project. Infringing on PFI territory.
There we go.
Easy XDM guy.
XDM's where it's at.
I like the gun. I've always liked it.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, what kind of holster are you working?
This is a custom holster by kel-tec.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're looking at, guys, by the way, is probably a defensive loadout number 1.
Yep.
So basically a pistol loadout, maybe 2 to 4 magazines on your person, no body armor, no LBE.
No carbine.
No carbine. This is a DL1 loadout.
Throw a coat on, you could conceal everything.
Absolutely. It's concealable. You still have adequate firepower.
Yep.
However, you're stuck with the limitations of pistol.
Right.
And we're getting ready to practice it right now.
Let's do it.
All right, dude. XDM, customized. Got his flared grip well and everything. Ready to rock here in trench warfare.
Ready.
Go, 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 go. Get it on. Yeah. Hostage.
Here we go. All done. Dude, that's a heck of a run.
It's tough, isn't it?
Woo!
You think it's too tough?
What?
Because we're going to be doing this all day.
We'll be working it. Dude, that was fun.
You did good. I think I counted 7. -7,
Is that what it was?
I think.
That hostage is tough because it leans.
Yeah.
So it just sat back there and
You
kind
got kind of hosed on that for time.
It's all right though. That was fun.
How do you like the course of fire as it's set up, PFI?
I like it. When you're fat and out of shape, it's kind of tough. No, it's a good course.
Yeah, I think you did well. Nice. What's time?
86:58.
As usual, you beat me in time. Much faster. Of course, your gun was going into battery every time.
That's true, it was. It worked.
All right, run one. PFI dude, trench warfare. It's windy,
Very
sunny.
windy.
I'm already tired.
That's good. See how long we can last. Yeah, because I counted 2 misses at 100. Woo! Well, I'm sucking wind. I'm walking off. What's that?
I said, don't feel bad. I work out 6 days a week and I'm sucking wind just following you guys.
Well, I've got asthma real bad too. And all this dust sucking in my lungs.
Yeah, sucking it up.
Burning it up. Did you like my 5-shot burst on this one?
Yeah, you did really good on it. It's like tick, 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 tick,
I just
tick,
told him, I'm just gonna pull as fast as I can and see if I can get him in.
It's close enough. It's what you'll do in real life, probably.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, OJ, you're up, brother. Timer, I'll take. PFI, did you run that last round?
I did.
Sit it out and rest for your run.
Do I want to shoot stills?
Yeah.
You want to run? You want me to run this one?
No, dude, I can work with you.
I don't want you to get tucked out on me.
You just don't need to get me on camera sucking on my inhaler.
Secrets of the Nutnfancy project. Give me some good stills on this.
Okay.
I want, seriously, don't wear yourself out either.
Yeah. If I can just get my lungs to quit burning up.
Trench warfare, Nutnfancy and crew. We have a guest shooter with us. You've seen him before. He finally made it out as a guest shooter in the Nutnfancy project. Officer Jared.
How you doing?
What's up? Thanks for making time coming
All
out
right,
to
happy
shoot
to
with the
be here.
Nutnfancy crew.
Thanks for the invite.
All right, there's a lot of interesting aspects to OJ, or J for short, as we'll call him here in TMP. Martial artist, sworn law enforcement guy. We'll maybe get to those details as the project goes along. Anyways, he's going to run trench warfare with us today.
All right. I'm a little nervous. You guys are going to put me to shame, and I'm actually,
Talk real loud. This wind is killer.
It's going to be fun.
All right, so a little bit nervous, he says. Don't worry about it. Nervous is good. We want you not down here in comfort level. We want you right about here.
That's right. Yep.
All right, OJ, what are you running? Looks like a duty rig.
Yep. This is my.
Talk real loud too.
Yep. This is my duty rig. This is my, and I don't usually carry this. This is for the course, but I usually do Wilson Combat magazines. This is a Kimber TLE RL. I've got a TLR1 Streamlight attached to it. This is one of the older models. It's still got the external extractor on it. I haven't had any serious problems with that at all.
Right.
And it's got aftermarket the Strider gunner grips on there.
Nice. You're going to be a little bit disadvantaged with the rounds limitations.
Yes. Yep. So I'll just have to make do and try and to be quick on the reload. So see how it goes.
There's always a new thing when you come out and shoot a Nutnfancy course of fire, so we expect mistakes is what I'm trying to say.
Well,
so don't worry
I won't
about
disappoint you.
Yeah. I'm going to step you through it too, remind you of the course of fire at each stage as well. Okay?
Sounds good.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
By the way, you can see he's got a quad carrier. I think that's from tek on loan from me, Nutnfancy. That's a great rig for what we're doing today. Lots of rounds. Ooh, what we got here?
Yeah, this is my Smart Lock baton.
Nice.
Yep, so
Stay tuned. You'll see more of that in the Nutnfancy project. And that's part of his duty rig. So what you're seeing is basically he's practicing what he goes to war with in his job.
Yep. Duty gear. Train the way you fight the way you train.
Amen. You probably teach that to your students,
Yes,
don't
sir.
you?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk more about that in the future. All right, shooter ready. Double check you have a round loaded. It's those silly things that will sink you. There you go. On your mark, get set, listen for the beat. Yeah! OJ, bad guy. 5 rounds. Go, go, go! Five rounds, hostage. Nice. Five rounds, reload as necessary.
Come on. Come here up.
Offhand, left hand, 5 rounds. One more round. Go, go, go! Head, center, mass, 5. Three more rounds. Work through it, work through it. Lock your slide back. Put that slide lock on. Things you learn in trench warfare. Hang on, brother. Hold on, don't kill your knife. Use this. Open that screwdriver up. Take the mag out too, bro. Can you pop it or no?
No.
It's jammed in there?
Yeah.
Don't want to lose my baby. What are you, 2 more? Go 3 more. Or 5 more, I don't care. All right. Safe your gun. Thoughts?
That was fun. Yeah, it was good. I don't know that I've ever actually shot this far from with a handgun, and it actually shows. But and it was a good course of fire. Yeah, gets the heart rate up, simulates a combat environment, get the heart rate going. So it's good.
Nice. I thought you did nice. You did real good on the hostage. I think a couple dropped a few there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not counting very good. I'll probably have to go in post-production count what the scores were.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think I've got 5 misses here, but hey, it all, you know, like
You'll get better.
Yeah, and I'm not used to shooting a handgun at this distance, but you know, something to think about. You know, it's.
Let me give you a hint. With that 45, you need to hold high.
Yeah, I could tell. I could see the dirt hitting low, and so I started aiming higher and higher, but not high enough by the time I got to the end. So
next round, you'll know.
Yeah.
What happened with that jam? That was ugly.
It was an ugly jam, and I've actually seen that once before. And so I think some of this dust is kind of getting the gun, but that's that's real. That's
real.
The way things
that's
go.
what this whole drill is about.
Right. So it gives me definitely something to think about. Like I said, it's. I've had this gun for a good 8 years, and I've seen that failure once before, where it kind of got jammed in like that. There's no quick fix to that. You just got to pry that sucker out and then get it back in battery as quickly as you can.
I didn't realize you couldn't inject the mag. You tried that right off the bat.
Yeah, I locked it back right away to get the pressure off there. Mag wouldn't come out because it's kind of jammed in there. So
that was ugly.
Prying it out was pretty much all.
That's like a jam that will get you killed.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and this. And yeah, exactly. So it's some food for thought.
We're seeing some interesting stuff out here today, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how you did on paper, brother. Okay. And let's see if I got a time for you. That jam kind of invalidates it.
Yeah.
273 seconds. But that's with that whole clearing fiasco.
Yeah.
Way to stick with it, though.
Yep.
I didn't want you to kill your peacemaker.
You know,
that's a knife he's carrying. Officer Jared, trench warfare run. This is a gnarly run right here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's you can feel it gets the blood flowing.
Yeah.
Breathing heavy. But that's, like I said, you know, a stress course like this simulates reality.
Absolutely.
Simulates reality. So
that's the only way I know right now, OJ, without taking rounds in return of getting the heart rate up.
Exactly. Yep.
And actually, it's stressful knowing that 100,000 people are watching you too.
Oh yeah, that adds a little bit to the pressure. But
A little bit, yeah. All right, those are all kills. We're calling the 8 ring the kill. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Kimber. OJ, trench warfare. Sadly missing TMP crew member. Time to shine in trench warfare.
Absolutely.
It's a tough course.
Yeah.
It's really tough. And for him, it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's got another kidney stone.
Yeah. As Jeff Cooper always said, save a round for yourself. That's my philosophy today.
All right, tell the guys what you're running. Sadly,
hopefully 2011
you can hear us.
STI tactical.
Say it again, I talked over you.
2011 STI tactical and a blade tech rig. Couple of mags over here just to pull my pants down. And a backup gun that won't hit anything at 100 yards. So we're in good shape today.
All right, any questions on the course of fire, trench warfare?
Will you run the second half for me?
Yeah, you let me know. I'll
All right,
stand in
we're
for
good.
you. Officer Jared doing camera work for us. Jumping. Get right up to him, Bruce. There you go. Show the target, OJ. Show the target. All right, now switch position. Wind's at your back. Keep it rolling. Get it stopped.
That's a run.
Yeah.
Your heart gets going fast. Had a couple of malfunctions. I think they were dirt and oversized mag induced. So could have gone better through that. By the time I got to the 90-yard plate, my breathing was overcoming the side pitcher, so I was just lobbing them. That's a heck of a drill, though.
It's tough, ain't it?
It is tough. Tough stuff.
I was back behind there getting some still shots. What happened on your jam?
Failure to go back into battery, so I just kept tap racking. Eventually I had to clear one out and rack and go back in and tap rack.
Yeah, so way to stick with it. We're seeing some interesting stuff out here, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
Stuff you wouldn't expect. SR9's choking up. Of course, it's brand new out of box. Kimber's choking up. STI choked on this run.
Yeah, my next run, I'll run a Glock, and then if that chokes, I'll make fun of everybody else's gun.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Nice.
Good run.
I don't know your hits. I have to look at it. 1:15's your time. That's a pretty quick
What did I
time.
drop?
You're shooting 45, right?
Yeah.
You got to aim. Ask OJ
Yeah.
like a body width, body height high.
Yeah, I was aiming above the head and still dropping.
So I missed probably 3 on the swinger. Right, I got it twice, or I get it 3 times?
I think you got it twice.
Yeah.
Did you count it all, OJ?
No, not really.
And
It's hard to keep track, dude.
Yeah.
You're just trying not to fall on your face in the trench, right?
Yeah,
I think I got all
especially
5
when
off hands.
you're concentrating on
You
the
did
camera.
real nice on that.
Yeah.
How you like that barricade shooting through the window?
That's something.
That's sick,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is.
1:15, sadly missing time. We'll count the hits in post-production. Cool. Good job, man. How you feeling?
I'm all right. Went a lot faster than I thought because I wasn't concentrating on running. I was concentrating on trying to make the weapon work.
And you don't run fast, you jog. Anybody who shows up in the video going, you need to run faster. Really? You need to come out here and try it yourself. It's a butt kicker.
Yeah.
Okay, and the faster you run, the worse you're gonna shoot. And the more likely you're gonna trip on this.
Yeah.
This is not a shooting range we're at. We're out here in some gnarly terrain.
Uneven ground.
Yeah, it's probably crap you'd see in Afghanistan, right here.
You say 8 or 9, I can't remember.
What?
8 or 9 ring, I can't remember. 9 ring?
I think 8.
Okay, I'm good.
Remember, we're biasing this towards speed, so we're saying the 8 ring is good. If you want to impress the world, put them all in here.
Yeah.
But my goal is to get them all in here, but 8 is what we're calling it. Are we good with that?
We are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. STI Tactical 45. The adjustments to the course.
Did you get your mag that was up there on the dirt?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not running a dump pack?
A lot of tanglefoot on this course.
No, there was enough fun.
That'd be a huge handicap. We're running so far.
You gotta run and lift your feet good and high. We already seen one person trip over.
You like it? Is that way you're going to just do it? Is throw them down?
When I run a carbine, I always say, so I didn't drop them this time. I stuck them in my pocket.
Oh, okay. I got an extra dump.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm going to have to practice with what I'm going to have. So.
All right.
The hardest transition, I think, for everybody is you shoot that fast fight, you know you can hit it torso fast. So you're into speed mode. You run up here and there's a hostage deal and then it's, oh crap. Okay, slow down. Breathe through the trigger control front sight, you know.
That's right.
So getting that transition was hard for me. I think I only got 2 out of 5 on this.
Yeah.
At least they were misses and I didn't nail my wife, but you know.
Right. The hostage survived.
Yes.
Unfortunately, so did the hostage taker. You're not filming my butt, are you?
No, that's for a different show.
I'm amazed this does as well as it does, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think it would hold it up. So good for it.
Walk on. This stand isn't really meant for that full IPSC torso. It's too big, but we're just pressing it into service, and actually it does pretty good. If it falls over, we don't care. We'll set it up again.
Or walk into it or something like that.
I can't tell whether it's ramming the extended feeds up into the magazines were an issue of ramming an overlong magazine up into the mag too far, or whether it was just dust, or whether I screwed up somehow. But you're anxious to not stop and figure out what the problem is because you want to finish the drill. I'd actually learn more if I would stop and go, okay, now what happened there, and then it won't happen when I need it. So.
The STI,
Even with the steel.
yeah.
I actually hit the dirt with the gun, though. I think I kept it up. Just a hair off of the dust.
If I run my XT, it'll probably be 100%. You know the XT guys go, see, XT rules.
Yeah, I just can't find my dang lungs. I'm struggling.
Are you really? You think you're good for another run or no?
I could walk another run, but I'd still
Really?
be just as tired at the end.
All right, we'll just sit it out, dude.
See if I can get my lungs back.
We'll let the A team send the rounds down range.
I'll have to.
And we'll let you do it too. Nutn.
Awesome. I love it when they let me shoot.
Actually, I kind of too, but
I never run my safety on the SR9, and it's totally not needed, as talked about in the tabletop. It's a striker fired pistol with a paddle on the trigger. There's your safety. This is your safety. Alright. You sit this one out.
I'm going to stay back here and cry while you guys go and run it.
And we're getting drilled. Water. Ready to go into battery. I suck. It's a bad run, dude. That wasn't the best run. And still failing to go into battery, the Ruger SR9. That's not good. With FMJs, no less.
Yeah.
This might have to get sent back to Ruger. Not happy to see that, man. Hostage went pretty good. Plate's good. My offhand sucks. I'm still learning to do that. I'll get better. Oh well, I'm gonna run the XTM next.
All right.
I was hoping that run would be good, but it wasn't. Might be ammo related, some guys will say, but with any quality full metal jacket round, you shouldn't have any issues. Even with jacket hollow points, you shouldn't have issues in 2010. Ruger SR9 Nutnfancy trench run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looks good.
Yeah, almost got them all in 9 ring. My goal is to get them all here, but since I'm biasing towards speed, I'll take this, I guess. You speed it up, your dispersion's going to grow. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah. You're just spreading the trauma a little bit.
Yeah, enough to go around. You want to run it again while these homos rest up?
Yeah, I'll do another one. I gotta reload my gun.
Cool, I'll film you. Thanks, brother.
Yep, it's still recording.
Okay. Hear ya.
Between the rocks and the shrubs, this is a tough course because you're trying to do it fast, but at the same time you're trying not to hit something and go down. So
right.
A lot of tangle for it.
That makes it a lot tougher for the cameraman too. That's why it's so hard for us to keep count.
Yeah. I think I get more tired running the camera than the gun.
Amen. And we're all running this multiple times. Well, OJ and I are. The ladies back at the truck. Looks like they're having an extended lunch break. Okay, a little breather time, loading up the magazines, getting ready to run some more in the trench warfare. We're talking about loadouts. Officer Jared running his duty rig like we talked about, but actually you got a lot more than that, don't you?
This is running very light for me, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I even took my gas mask out of my my dump pouch here, so it's even a little bit lighter. So this is definitely running light for me.
Right, and normally you'd be running what else?
About good 20 to 30 pounds of stuff. Rifle plates, extra magazines, kangaroo pouch here, flashbangs, the whole caboodle.
I will vouch, you hoist this about 25 pounds. So I was kidding OJ, I said, hey, why don't you slam that on and start doing all your trench warfare runs with it? And you said...
No. You know what, maybe later on, you know, I wouldn't mind maybe doing one later on.
Yeah, just to see.
Yeah, sure, definitely. It's, you know, train the way you fight, you know, but I do train a lot in it, and so I know what it feels like, but I'll run a few light and then maybe run one heavy. So.
What do you think about, some guys will run into the Nutnfancy project, watch Sledgehammer, all the other stuff we do, they go, dude, you need to wear more weight at what you're doing. I can't believe you're just carrying that much weight.
You know what, running this without all that is it's a difficult course of fire. Running it with it will be extremely difficult. But like I said, you do have to train the way you fight, and this is what I wear to work. And so, you know, I'll run it a couple times. It's kind of refreshing, just running like this without having to wear it. So I'll take advantage of it while I can.
Firepower versus mobility. That's the thing we talk about in the Nutnfancy project. You get more protection, you lose mobility, you fatigue quicker. Doesn't matter how in shape you are. I mean, like PFI. PFI is in shape.
Yeah, here we go.
You know what? You ought to get with OJ and maybe cover your workout routine with this guy.
Yeah.
These little things.
We're kidding. OJ's like a workout fiend, man. Yeah. This guy's a rock. He's a rock. probably benching a couple deuce yesterday, right?
You know, I'm actually more of a kind of a CrossFit kind of, you know, I do a little weights and then do a little CrossFit, so I'm not a heavy lifter.
Right on.
Too old for that stuff, you know. I gave up the heavy weights a while back and just try and stay in shape.
Well, you know we're all about fitness here in the
I do
Nutnfancy
CrossFit
project.
too. One spoon here.
Spoon MRE. Spoon MRE.
Yep.
We do need a certain level of heart rate up here, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cardio. You have to have cardio when you come out to these runs.
Yeah.
If you don't, you kind of shut down. And speaking of which, how are you doing? You're shutting down.
Yeah, lungs are pretty tough. All this dust in them is making it tough.
We're eating a lot of dust in that trench.
Yeah.
As we go booking down that trench, your rounds kick up like huge dust clouds that you're sucking in, and apparently which are going into all the weapons.
Yep.
That's a nice little test.
Yeah,
Little
it
test. Nice.
Some of them have performed really well, and some of them have had a few jams.
Yeah, you're right.
The more dust that gets in them, the more of a test it'll be.
That's right. Kind of like product testing. That's what we're doing. Nice. OJ, you want to go again now?
Good, yeah.
I like it. Motivated.